Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome back to my podcast Sembang Kacik. Today in episode 986, yes, we have come a long way from chatting about neighbor drama to now talking about law and muamalah. Now for today's episode, I've spent a lot money to just bring our special guest. This podcast is proudly brought to you by Ryan Air, the only airline that can disappear without a trace. Fly at your own risk. Today, we have not one, not two, but four special guests in the house. So please welcome the intelligent, the gorgeous, and the always on point, Farah, Dina, Dini, and Huda. Hi. Thank you so much for being here with me.
It's okay. Actually, I'm very excited.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Right, so now let's get into the real reason why we are here today. So have you ever noticed that how people today are seriously lacking knowledge when it comes to Islamic muamalah law? Like they sign contract, takes loan, invest here, invest there, but they don't even know whether it is Sharia compliant or not. So that's why we are here today. We're gonna be discussing about these important topics. So Farah,
Yes.
many people know about Bank Negara Malaysia as the central bank, but
Alright.
may not be fully aware of its role in muamalah transaction. So could you explain the actual role of Bank Negara in ensuring that muamalah activities in Malaysia are conducted in accordance with the laws?
Alright. As a general counsel at Bank Negara Malaysia, which is BNM, the role of BNM, I can say, can be seen through several important aspects, such as regulating consumer lending by promoting financial market stability. So, a combination of market discipline and prudential regulation is needed to promote an effective and stable financial market. The discipline is question refers to the action of market participants based on the principles of transparency, efficiency, and accountability. So the natural of BNM to ensure Sharia compliance in Islamic finance. BNM has been mandated ensure Sharia compliance in Islamic banking, Islamic money market, and financial business by providing advice on any Sharia issue, activities, and transactions related to Islamic financial business in accordance with what has been stated in bank.
So how do they differentiate between civil law and Sharia law in the context of finance?
Alright, so many people confused about this. For the civil system, it's basically the general legal system that applies to everyone, regardless of religion. It's covering like traffic laws, contract, property, and crime. So next is Sharia system. Sharia system is specifically for Muslim, and it deals with personal matter like marriage, divorce, zakat, and religious obligation.
And it's based on laws made by Parliament, right?
Exactly, but if the issue involve criminal offence like theft or drug trafficking, then it goes through the civil court because Sharia court don't have the power to handle those kind of case.
So now, Dini, wait. Don't be too nervous.
It's okay, bro.
I want to ask you, in what ways do the regulatory approach to Sharia governance in Malaysia promote consistency?
So, in Malaysia, when it comes to Islamic finance, Malaysia runs under a type of centralized. At the top of the decision-making chain, it is an advisory Sharia council under Bank Negara Malaysia. This council is official authority on all Sharia matters for Islamic finance in the country. And here is what makes it stand out. Their rulings are binding. That means every Islamic financial institution across Malaysia must follow the same set of rules. This setup brings consistency, avoids conflicting opinions, and most importantly, builds public trust. Everyone from banks to customers know exactly what to expect, which is the key for a stable and credible Islamic finance system.
Ooh, so
What the role do the international organization play on enhancing investor confidence and transparency in the Islamic finance industry?
Now, let's we zoom out in the global. If Malaysia has its centralized model, internationally we have organizations like AOIFI, which is Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institution. AOIFI.
It's okay, don't be nervous. It's okay, it's okay.
AOIFI plays a crucial role in bringing harmony to Islamic finance. It develops standardized Sharia governance frameworks, provides training, certification, and even advisory services. For the goal of AOIFI, it is for transparency, credibility, and consistency, especially important in a field like cross-border and cultures. By aligning Islamic financial practices globally, AOIFI helps boost investor confidence, and smooth out international transactions in a rapidly growing industry.
Nice explanation. Wow, Judges Adina looks so stunning today.
Well, thank you. Abang Inabiasha, special for this podcast.
Thank you to Rayani. Can you zoom in? Never mind about her blush, I don't care. So we're going to move to the next point, which is challenges in implementing Sharia law in Indonesia. So it's a big issue, especially when Sharia and civil law don't always align. Right now, I'm gonna ask you, is it hard when Sharia and civil law don't match?
As we know, Malaysia has a dual legal system, which is Sharia and civil law. But both systems don't fully align. For example, Sharia court can only handle specific matters for Muslim like marriage, zakat, and inheritance. However, punishment are limited up into max 3 years of jail, 5,000 fine, and also 6 strokes or 6 time limits. When there's a legal conflict, the civil court can override Sharia court decision and make Sharia court seem weaker.
So do you have enough trained staff in Sharia court?
I'm gonna answer this question, but before that, thank you for our sponsors who were okay. Many Sharia court that don't have enough trained staff, so there are few enforcement officer, but some acts unprofessionally. Other than that, not all judges receive the same level of training as civil court judges. So I'm gonna move to the last challenges, which is weak Sharia compliance monitoring. Islamic finance is better regulated, but other areas are not. Some Islamic finance products are too similar to conventional ones. Meanwhile, in the halal industry, fake certificates are weak. Checks are still a problem. It's also hard to control things like alcohol sale or free mixing, especially on social media.
So now, let's move to the one and only Tan Sri in our podcast.
Just be nice.
Why? Dr. Adila looking at us.
Sayang karakter.
My question is, in what ways do the legal frameworks support the development of the Islamic financial system in Malaysia?
First thing first, I'm the one who translate, so I have a lot of experience. So basically, when we talk about Islamic law, in the context of Muamalah, Islamic banking system, right? So Islamic law contains with various type of aspect like legislation, practices, regulation, and lots of procedure that in line with requirement of Sharia. So when we talk about law, various type of law have in Malaysia.
So, what about IFSA? Because I only know IFSA.
Yes, IFSA is the one of law in Muamalah. So IFSA is about in Act introduced to replace the Islamic Banking Act 1918 and Takaful Act 1914. IFSA provide a stronger legal framework for regulating Islamic financial institutions to ensure full Sharia compliance, better product classification, and enhance consumer protection. In Section 13 until Section 36 in IFSA was emphasized Sharia governance, including strict requirement for the appointment and duties of Sharia
members under Bank Negara Malaysia oversight. So one of the cases under IFSA 2013 occurred on 3 March 2025 when Bank Negara fined Maybank. You know Maybank, right?
Yes.
Or these cases between Bank Negara Malaysia and Maybank Islamic when Maybank failed to give money back within amount 1.2 million to the CCRIS system. Danlah violating section 155 subsection 3 and subsection B. Cases highlight the importance of compliance, transparency and bank negara rules in upholding integrity in Malaysia's Islamic finance system.
So Tan Sri, we all know that Malaysia is one of the leading countries in Islamic finance with a comprehensive legal framework supporting muamalah practices. So how does the legal framework contribute to the growth of Islamic financial industry?
But can I answer fast as I can because I have appointment after this.
Sure.
Okay. So the first thing first, why this act, very start of act according to Muamalah is very important because it can promote justice and fair dealing in transaction. Whenever we use Islamic banking system. So Muamalah law aims to ensure justice and transparency in all financial dealings. It prevents elements like fraud, which is we call tadlis, oppression, zoom, riba, usury, and gharar, uncertainty. So in Surah An-Nisa, verse 135, you can see it tells about stresses the importance of upholding justice even against oneself or close relative. For example, the cases Malaysian know they go scam with this one guy which is Pak Man Telu. So Pak Man Telu is a scammer at the first. What he do is Pak Man Telu get rich scheme deceive many due to a lack of understanding of Sharia compliant investment. So the result is major of a financial loser. So Malaysia give money to the Pak Man Telu. At the last there was a scam.
Guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. We love, we also learn, and hopefully you know a little more about Muamalah law than you did before. Big thanks to my amazing guests, Dina, Dini, Huda, and also Farah for dropping a serious knowledge for today. Remember, Islamic finance is not just about ustads and bankers, it's for all of us. So don't be blur, be aware. So till next time, stay smart and stay halal. And don't forget to check if your loan is Sharia compliant before you sign anything, okay? So this has been Sembang Kacik. Bye!
Oh, I got a call.
Thank you for having guys. Bye!
So what are you looking for?